Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Let me grab something to drink right quick. I'm doing a alien abduction video on the Chris Bledsoe alien abduction from Fayetteville, North Carolina, 2007. Now, I left North Carolina around 2005, so I know that area quite well. I'm just saying. Excuse me. Okay, on January 8th, 2007, Chris Bledsoe Sr., a successful builder and commercial pilot, was well liked and respected in his community. On the day of the strange events, he was fishing with 4 other men: Donnie Ackerman, Gene Robinson, David McDonald, and Chris Bledsoe Jr., his son. Ackerman, Robinson, and Donald worked for Bledsoe as framing subcontractors and had just finished a large beach home. They'd gotten paid the day of the encounter, so they were in good spirits. They decided to go fishing. All right, now, as the 4 men were fishing, Bledsoe decided to walk about 75 yards to the tree line. While he stood looking into the sky, he was surprised to see in the distance 2 orange lights. As he wondered at the lights, he was standing there staring and wondering what they were. A third light zoomed into place on the left of the other 2. It was like really quick, boom, in the blink of an eye, it was there. Now, you're going to hear 2 different stories here. One is from Bledsoe. The other is from the people around him. So I'm going to try to meld them together here. Bledsoe was excited and apprehensive about what he had seen, so he hurried back to the riverbank to tell his fishing partners. Now, here's the thing. He thought he was gone something like 20 minutes. In actuality, it was like 3 or 4 hours. His son, Bledsoe Jr., went to investigate. Bledsoe Jr. went into the woods to find him, and he was gone for a long time. When Bledsoe Sr. returned, he was telling him about it, and they said, "Well, Jr. went over here to find you," so he went to look for his kid. He walked about 75 yards south to the tree line, and he was calling for his son, and there was no answer. When he stepped into the woods about 10 feet, calling him, his son stood up from under some low bushes he had been hiding in. He grabbed his father, crying. This 17-year-old kid, he's not a kid. He's not a little kid. He's 17 years old. He's 6'3". He's a big guy. He said, "Dad, where have you been? I've been hiding here for a long time. There were 2 creatures walking around looking for me. I could not move when they looked at me. I was so scared. They were picking up bottles and other trash on the ground all the time, staying within 20 feet of me. They were watching me." Now this is crazy, and it gets worse. So, of course, when they got back, the doggies. When they got back, the men they were like, "Screw this!" They all jumped in the truck and drove off. Apparently, the men saw the creatures as well. I'm going to get to that here in a minute. Okay, here 2 of the other guys reported seeing the same creature, but they only saw the red eyes walking within the woodline in the direction where the kid went. So, when the 5 of them left in the truck, 2 of the guys in the back saw something, and they reported that they saw a glowing creature running on all 4s chasing the truck. Yeah, this gets weird, let me tell you. So they took off and they went home. After they arrived home, Bledsoe heard his dogs barking in the backyard, so they were going crazy. One of his dogs, a Chesapeake Bay Retriever, sped into the forest with the others following. And this is not uncommon. People in North Carolina hunt a lot. They all have dogs. Every freaking house has dogs. It's like the entire state has dogs. Don't ask me. I was there for 6 years. I still don't understand it. I like dogs myself, and I understand hunting dogs, but it's like the state hobby or something, growing dogs. Anyway, one of his dogs sped into the forest. It was Chesapeake Bay Retriever, sped into the woods, and the rest of the dogs followed. After tramping through the woods in search of his dogs for a time, Bledsoe came upon a sight that was beyond belief. Right before him stood a creature. He was frozen in his tracks. The being appeared to be the size of a child and was only 3 to 4 feet from him. And keep in mind, the woods in that area are very dense. You can step around a tree and see something you would never known was even there. So that makes sense. The being was only about 3 feet tall, and its appearance was like it had been dipped in glass. It was almost translucent. But the being did have red eyes, which coincides with what the other men said. In a moment, the other dogs arrived on the scene, and the being was nowhere to be seen. It immediately left. Excuse me. The kid later stated that while he was in the backyard of the Bledsoe house, he saw 2 red orbs floating through the woods. He claimed that he saw a number of small beings emerge from the woods near the house. The whole thing gets weird. Now, he did go under regressive hypnosis, and during the regression, Bledsoe uncovered a number of pertinent and important facts. He described being taken against his will by 4 tall, skinny aliens, at least 7 feet tall. He remembered being in a dark, round room in which he could see various lights and controls. Apparently, the small alien beings seen by Bledsoe and his son were children of the taller beings. And these children apparently like playing in the woods. Go figure. They're kids playing in the woods. He had also revealed that the aliens had been in his house. That would freak me. And the articles that I read and I compared and I tried to because every article I read had a lot of different stuff in it. So I tried to find the common items. One article said that he had failed polygraph tests about this. So I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know. But if he was lying, it's a hell of a hoax, and he got everybody involved in it. That's all I'm saying. When you have reports like this, but then you have other witnesses seeing it, for this to be a hoax, they would all have to be in on it. That's all I'm saying. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day now. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.